What's up, guys? It's Coach Tyler here for your daily WOD workout of the day. And today is gravity. Yep, gravity. It's all around us. It's always trying to pull us down. It's like a really bad friend. Kind of like double unders, which is on tap for today. I'm going to cover the secrets to untapping the double under. Couple things that I like to bring to light. But first I want to talk through the workout. So it is 5 rounds, 4 time. 1 round consists of 80 double unders, 40 sit-ups, 20 push-ups, and 10 reverse burpees. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, reverse burpees. I'm going to cover that coming up right. So guys, couple things about double unders. They can frustrate even the best, fittest CrossFitter in the world. So it is certainly worth your time to invest in the proper equipment and making sure that your rope fits. So a couple things that I like to remind people of. I want you to pretend there aren't any handles on this. We're going to step with 1 foot in the middle, and I'm going to bring this bad boy right up into my armpits, letting this hang down. This is a perfect fit for me. Imagine that. And then I particularly like this jump rope. It's an RX Smart Gear jump rope. You can get them on Rogue. You can get them on rxjumpropes.com. We also like our friends at Mute Sports who have graciously visited us in the past and fitted all of our athletes with the perfect fitting ropes. I particularly like this 1 1/8 inch rope. And then again, the length is perfect for me. So a couple things with these double unders. We're going to start with the rope behind us. We're going to have these grips right in front of us. Now, as we get started, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to bring them wide, and they're going to come over. And then as I see the rope coming in front, that'll be my cue to jump. All right? So, as we get started, we're just going to start off with some singles. Notice how my hands are right here by my hips. My arms are attempting to stay long, and I'm not rotating the arm at the elbow. I'm merely utilizing the bearing in this rope to whip at the wrist as opposed to anything else. And you also notice that my jump is not very high off the ground, and that's on purpose. I can go at a pretty even pace. So that's the single under. The double under changes a little bit in the sense that I need to move the rope a little faster, which changes the timing of the jump. And what most people don't talk about is the breath. We get so nervous and so frustrated that we stop breathing. So guys, separate the breathing from the actual movement. So it's best to not start counting right out the gate when you're learning double unders. I know that sounds funny, but at the end of the day, guys, as long as you can start to work on these and get this jump right, the better off you're going to be. So, a few examples of a double under. I'm going to, again, start nice starting position. Get those hands out. I'm going to get started. A few singles. You can hear the change in the pace, and you can hear the whip in the rope, and you can see what's going on. I'm whipping at the wrist, and again, not rotating at the elbow, because I'm not getting enough feedback from the rope. I want to be able to keep the tension by moving it faster, and that gives me feedback in order to be able to get that nice whip that I want. I hope that helps, guys. Again, it's 80 double unders or 160 singles. Now, if you decide to grab one of your friends or family, you know, guys, you can pick up jump ropes for very cheap, $5, $10 over at Academy, Dick's. I'm sure they got some curbside stuff, but heck, Amazon's just as good. He'll be here in 2 days, right? If you happen to not have one, if you notice, I got some lines on the floor. So if you're one of those people who's still working on timing, my feet are right underneath my hips. Notice how my hands right here patting. So I'm gonna, and that's gonna help you to sort of get that timing right, get that higher jump, and ultimately work towards that double under. All right, guys, next segment, we're going to take it to the ground for a little bit with some push-ups and some sit-ups. So we're going to talk about standards, all right? So for the sit-up, feet are together. Feet are together. My shoulders touch the ground behind me. My shoulders are touching the ground. My hands are behind me. I'm gonna thrust up and touch the ground in front. That's the standard that I'm looking for. Now, if you've got somebody that you're trying to work out with from the neighborhood or whatever the case might be, get them to tuck those heels closer to their butt. Remind them to breathe and use that momentum, and that'll help you to kind of coach your people through on some simple body weight stuff. Next thing that we're going to cover is the push-up. In terms of standard for the push-up, my hands are right underneath my shoulders. My butt is squeezed slightly up. Now, make my descent. As I make my descent, notice how my elbows are close to my rib cage. Again, I'm going to lower myself down. Elbows are close to my rib cage. Chest and thighs on the ground. Push up to full extension. This is not a complete. This is not a complete. This is full extension. This is bottoming out, chest to the deck. Back up to full extension. Now, if you got somebody who's struggling with this, what I might suggest is getting them to try to control their weight down and then going chest up, hips up into a snake plank. Hips down, hips up, chest up, hips up. Versus doing a girl push-up, as people affectionately say, where you see people doing this. Which is okay. Another modification that you might make is getting them to utilize a box if you have it in order to increase the angle and make it a little less difficult for them to complete. Now we're going to cover the reverse burpee. So the reverse burpee, we're going to go from a standing position, come up, into a simple rolling position. We're going to use our momentum to get us back up. And again, we're going to end each round with 10 of those. This has been your workout of the day with Coach Tyler. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, injuries that you'd like to discuss, please send us a DM. We'd like to talk through that with you. If you'd like to send us a video to help you correct some movement, happy to do it.